I think that the use of new media technology in our production was played a vital role within it. In all aspects of it, from the production stages to the research stages to the post production and the evaluation stages. Before we started our video, I did an online questionnaire through survey creator surveymonkey.com, which I then distributed to people on social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter, in order to get responses about what should be included in the music video. So from an early stage, the use of technology was apparent in our music video. Also, during the production of our music video, there were three main technologies that we used, which were the Canon XM2s in conjunction with the Manfrotto tripods, the Nikon digital stills camera, which I used for the photos for the digipack, as well as green screening. I believe that the Canon provided an ample quality of picture, and together with the Manfrotto tripod created a still and perfectly focused shots that we were able to use in our music video. The Nikon DSLR camera also provided a good quality of picture, as that was essential so it could be taken into an editing software during the production of our digipack. And the use of green screen was apparent in our video, in two shots especially, in which we used the green screening to remove the green and replace it with another background, in our case a dreamlight background. In post-production, in which the technology was the most apparent, the three pieces of software that we used were Final Cut Pro for editing our music video, Adobe Photoshop CS4 for editing the digipack, and Adobe After Effects. Final Cut Pro is a really expansive and also an industry recognized software for editing music videos. And there was a number of tools in which I learned to use here, such as the Razor tool, in which enables you to cut up a shot and place different shots together so you get a sort of jump cut, which we use. Another tool which I used was the Ripple tool, in our last part of our video, in which our artist is moving from different locations, the Ripple tool was used so that the movement was fluid and it didn't seem jumpy. Another tool which I used was the Roll tool, which, like the Ripple tool, it alters one end of motion, together with the effects that I used, which were cross dissolve mainly and fade in fade out for the video transitions, so I don't get a juddery jump cut unless I wanted to. So the use of Final Cut Pro was really important in the making of my music video. As I was the editor as well, I used other software such as Adobe After Effects CS4, in which I used for the shot in Oxford Street in which the artist is walking towards us. I removed the background and replaced it with a radial blur, in which it looks as if the traffic is coming towards you, and also removed the color through hue and saturation. At first I wanted to have the artist walking and the traffic sped up, but due to the lack of footage I had to use the other effect, which was the hue and saturation, but I thought that worked well as well. It also involved using layers around our artist, which was really intricate and was really painstaking and time consuming, but I believe that the final outcome was really worth it. Another piece of technology was the use of Adobe Photoshop CS4, in which we use for our magazine advert and our 4 digipack covers. The main things I used were color overlay, in which you get two different layers to overlay on top of each other, and the colors blend in, so it creates a nice effect. Another effect we used was high passing and low passing, which for our front cover involved removing the color from the background and keeping the color in the artist, but also altering it so it looks slightly brighter than it is, which I think worked well. So that was the use of technology within our magazine adverts and our digipacks. Another use of technology was Twitter, YouTube and Facebook, the free social networking sites. I created a Twitter and a YouTube account for our artists in order to inform the audience about when the video was coming out, so almost like a real artist. So it also adds that continuity to it. And the use of Facebook was apparent when I distributed the questionnaires through Facebook and Twitter,